Hello everybody, this is BrainPulp. My name is Ed, and welcome back to the Green Hell. Now, for those of you who haven't been watching the playthrough so far, a quick recap. We are stuck in an Amazonian jungle. We need to find our wife. We need to find help. And in the past, we needed to find a grappling hook, which we did find, which got us to a particular location called Lambda. I thought it was Lambda Station. I now think it's Lambda Site. And we arrived at the site. We were somewhat disappointed by what we found. However, we are brewing up another batch of a hallucinogen, which is going to give us special mental powers and help us remember. It can also apparently cause vomiting and diarrhea, but we're not going to worry about that right now. This is supposed to take us on a spiritual journey once again that's going to bring us closer to our goal of finding our memory, finding our wife, and finding help in the jungle. Now, we left off the last episode right before we were about to take a big old swig of the stuff, so let's jump in and do that right now. Now, Mia was pretty pissed the last time we did this, so I don't know how happy she's going to be to find out we do this a second time. Also, we didn't suffer the side effects, the vomiting and diarrhea, which was sort of promised to us at one point, so, ooh, look. This is here now. I wonder if that's replaced the rock. Yeah, okay. We're chasing it. We're chasing. Here we come. Here we come. Excellent. And the rock is gone. Very trippy still. And another passageway. Okay. Okay. Oh. Oh, we lost sight of him this time. Wait. How am I supposed to get over there? Wow. Okay. This is sort of like a leap of faith. Okay. Okay. Alrighty. Okay. There we go. So we can do this again. Create some more. And they're all painted as well, too. I didn't notice that before. Oh, they're all painted. They all have the same symbols. Was not expecting that. Oh, I was not expecting that, but okay, so I think we're safe here. This is really beautiful, by the way. Like the way this was designed, the art behind this, the art direction behind this is just, I think this is extremely beautiful. Okay, so this seems to have, like, branches of the actual trees, like the tree trunks, but there seems to be, like, a metal building. You can even see there's like, that's an actual sort of, like, metal door there. So it's sort of like a merging of two different worlds here. Okay, and there's even chairs here. This is some sort of weird waiting room area. And... okay, so we can use the door. Does it say anything here? Higgins. Higgins. Wait, isn't that my last name? Is Higgins my last name? Jake Higgins. Yeah, because she says Dr. Higgins at the beginning. Alrighty, so it's just a giant blurry ball of light, and we're gonna head towards it because it seems like the thing that...
my office?
Funkia, also known as Hosta, is a hibis... Okay, so this is just going to be filled with mispronunciation, just so you know. Funkia, also known as Hosta, is a herbaceous plant with heart-shaped green leaves, bright edges, and small pendulous flowers, white or violet. Okay, so this is basically just some of his research here, talking about various plants. If this is super important, I swear to you guys, I will come back and narrate this entire thing. I don't think it is. I think this is just sort of like to give extra flavor, so I don't think anyone wants to hear me butcher a ton of words, so we're just going to move on to the next one. Okay, so the next the next one to read is this. So among the many treasures of the Amazonia, mushrooms deserve special recognition. Okay, so this talks about some of the mushrooms, specifically the one of the blue mushrooms I found earlier. So apparently this one's okay to eat. Again, if this ends up being super important, I will come back and I will narrate this entire thing. But I think this is just sort of like flavor information. It may be useful information sort of to add to his notebook, I'm not sure. But for now, we're just going to move on. Okay, so there is another note here. Wow, this is long. Okay, so the shaman can also put the participants of the ritual into a trance, which allows them to contact the spirits of their ancestors and magical beings who offer advice and serve as spiritual guides. Okay, so this is basically just the same information we read before. Again, if I see anything that's super important that looks like I'm skipping over, I will definitely stop and reread it again. But this is from a book that he published himself. Chapter 3, Rituals. Okay, so this is just talking more about what we already drank, the special trippy juice type of thing. So okay, so this is just to let us know that it was in his book, I guess. He's very messy. He's very, very messy. Did I miss any? Can I look at any of these other papers? No, just very specific papers that are floating in the air. Okay, so there's his dog. There's a bunch of more pictures there. There's another note there, so let's read this. For the chapter on natural medicine, fungus found in the caves in the jungle one can find. The fungus used by the natives in their rituals can be found in darkened corridors of caves that has the following properties. A little studied species of fungus, it likes the cold and dark climates of the caves, doesn't grow outside of Amazonia. Its effect? Should I write about this? To do, distribution, characteristics, how natives consume it, for effects on people. Talk about it more with Mia. The flora found in caves varies depending on the access to light. Okay, most species are found next to cracks and crevices with unobstructed reach of sunlight. Deeper in the caves, the light becomes dispersed, and ferns and mosses are able to make use of it. And in the deepest, darkest corners of the caves, only fungi and bacteria can live. They feed on organic remains, such as bat feces, dead insects, and plant remains. What about this introduction? A completely new species. Does it have a name? To do. Research. Comparison. Okay. So, anything else here? Oh, there's that gift. The gift in the packet. That we would have grabbed in the previous tripping out sort of scenario there. I guess that was the one that Mia had. Is there anything else here useful for us? There's post-it notes, there's a window. Okay, so what else am I supposed to do here? Did I miss something? Can I go back through this door? Oh, I can. Okay, so I've looked at this stuff. I just want to double check to make sure I didn't miss anything here. I don't think I missed anything. So there was a bunch of pages from his book and notes from his book. Yeah, these are all book pages. And then there were some of his notes here. So before we saw some of Mia's memories, and now we're seeing some of his memories. We'll see what's behind this door. Again, I really like how they're doing these flashbacks. This appears to be like some sort of warehouse or something. Nothing's quite in focus yet. Oh, there we go. So boxes. What's all this? Well, I can't really see it. Is this box? Is this his book? The Spirit of Amazonia. I think that says Jake Higgins there. So this is his book.
The book was quite good, but people aren't interested in lost tribes, deforestation, or global warming. We don't think about such things until it's too late.
Okay, so the book was not a big seller. Hopefully this isn't like all the copies that were left over. This was a hell of a print run if it didn't sell. Can we read the entire book? Jake Higgins. Spirits of Amazonia. Oh, so that's all it's going to say. Okay. So, I'm glad. Didn't want to have to read an entire novel to you guys, so... here's another book, and this is, I guess, the back of the book. A Journey to the Heart of the Jungle. In his latest book, Dr. Jake Higgins takes the reader on a fascinating journey into the tropical forests of South America. Far away from technological progress, modern medicine, and the comforts of civilization. He found the lost tribe of the Yabakawa. Although this primitive people lives exactly the way their ancestors did hundreds of years ago, its members are in great health and shape, and can boast high immunity to all kinds of sickness. Discover amazing indigenous cultures. Cut off from the world, the Yabakawa created their own unique culture in which harsh conditions of life in the jungle interweave with deep spirituality. Learn about the unusual customs and social structure, read about the local delicacies, and marvel at the legends passed down over many generations. Discover the secrets whispered to the natives by their dead relatives during rituals that are not practiced anywhere else in the world. A lesson in survival. Can a modern man leave behind the comforts of civilization and start living in harmony with nature? Learn how to survive in extreme conditions, what to eat, what to avoid, how to treat a snake bite and prevent diseases. Find your primitive instincts and follow the trail of the Yabakawa. Who knows where this journey might take you? Okay, so that's the back of the book, and there's a letter here. Payment request. Following your failure to pay the amount of 70,000 US dollars owed on the loan you raised, I am requesting that you pay the aforementioned amount within 30 days of receipt of this request. If the outstanding amount is not paid within the prescribed period, interest will be charged and a case will be brought to court for which you will be charged with the costs of court proceedings. Kind regards, M. Kimak. Okay, so, I mean, did he take out a loan to self-publish this book? Because that's insane. He really should have gone with Kickstarter or something like that. Like, that's just crazy. That is absolutely crazy. And there's an invoice here. Patient, Mia Higgins. Main insurance, Heppius Health Insurance. Additional insurance, none. Bill for hospital stay and treatment. Oh, wow. Total cost $200,000? Okay, so Mia was sick. Yeah, I'm beginning to think that's not actually Mia on the radio. So Mia is sick, and because I'm not going to get into certain things when it comes to healthcare, but it's unfortunate that they weren't Canadian, because this would not be an issue for us here. So, wow, and that explains. So that makes more sense that this is what the loan was for Mia's medical bills, and not for printing up all these books, because that's insanity. Okay, so there's another letter. Hopefully this is good news. Dear Dr. Higgins, since I didn't receive any response from you to my previous letter, I have allowed myself to write to you again. As mentioned in the previous letter, Omulu Corp is interested in several hypotheses proposed in your book. Namely, you suggest that the natives have access to exceptional, efficient medical substances, but unfortunately you do not share any details. Should you provide us with specifics, we will be willing to invest a substantial amount of money to the study of these substances. I understand that you may be hesitant about this collaboration, but please consider how many people your discovery could help. We would be able, with your help, to save patients who currently have no chance of survival. You are in a difficult situation yourself, therefore you should understand the worth of at least trying to find new solutions. We can help each other and save many lives. On behalf of us, we would like to propose a meeting, preferably at the head office of our company. Should you agree to consult with us on this matter, the company shall cover all your travel expenses. I believe we could all benefit from this collaboration. CEO of Omulu Corp, I don't know if that's how it's pronounced, Professor K. something, PhD. Okay, so they're kind of taking advantage of the fact that he's in a tight spot.
They only care about themselves until tragedy strikes. People just don't care. It wasn't any different this time. No one took an interest in them, unless there was some money to be made.
Okay. So this is, I think this is just the book again, right? Yeah, this is just the book again. And the front of the book, and then there's that package again. And then there's another letter, okay. Dr. Higgins, we have read your book, and I am mortified to say that no self-respecting scientist would ever write something like this. There are few communities left in the world that develop far away from the so-called benefits of technology, living in harmony with nature and following old traditions. They have every right to go their own way. Because of you, the Yabakawa have lost this opportunity. Now they will be bombarded with attention from scientists, journalists, and corporations aiming for financial gain. Their culture will become contaminated, and we cannot even estimate the level to which their natural path of development and the way of life will be disrupted. I find it obvious that you two have no respect whatsoever for their exceptional culture, and you are simply taking advantage of the Yabakawa to win fame and fortune. This guy sounds like kind of a dick. What is worse, you are encouraging others to do the same. The tribe is slowly becoming something between a natural curiosity and the latest fad of pulp medicine. This is disgusting, and you should be ashamed of what you have done to these people. Look, I mean, it's kind of judgmental, this letter. Subsequent expeditions and disturbances will bring more harm than good to the tribe. I am warning you, leave the Yabakawa tribe alone, or you may face grave consequences. I offer no regards, Agnes Dabrowski X. Okay, so Agnes sounds like kind of a dick for the most part. At least that's just sort of the way I see it myself, especially given the fact what Jake is going through, because apparently Mia is sick right now. So yeah, Agnes is kind of a douche, in my opinion. Okay, so I think that's it for here. Once again, there's more books. I'm not going to read these books because we've already read. I mean, unless they're different in some way. I don't think there are, right? No, I don't think they're any different. So we're going to go through another door. Oh, this does not look good.
You think I'm selfish just like everyone else, don't you? Maybe you're right. Maybe I should have just given up.
Okay. This is not good. Yeah, this is... Yeah, I've got a bad feeling about this.
What happened? Why are you here?
I know what drove us, but it doesn't justify anything. If not for me, you wouldn't have to go back to the jungle.
Oncology Department, Medical History Report, Mia Higgins, diagnosis, malignant tumor of the left lung, metastatic change in the right lung, metastatic changes in the lymph nodes located near the tracheal bifurcation, I think, persistent cough, lesion in the aorta, hypertension, hyperthyroidism, degenerative changes in the spine, pain in left shoulder. God damn, man. And there's treatment here for it. This is awful. Injection or infusion of an anti-cancer chemotherapeutic agent as part of a palliative chemotherapy. Recommendations regarding further treatment. Further palliative treatment recommended. Wow. Okay, so she is bad off. So yeah, it makes sense. We would go back. Well, yeah, I mean, who wouldn't? Like, there's nothing I think people wouldn't do in order to prevent something like this. A mediocre book only for enthusiasts. Oh, this sounds like it's gonna be great. Here is one of the greatest challenges of medicine: how to ensure that aging societies remain in good health. Our lives are getting longer, but the older we get, the more vulnerable we become to various ailments and sicknesses. In his book, The Spirits of the Amazonia, Jake Higgins attempts to entice the reader with a story about natives who allegedly never get sick. However, those who have bought the book hoping for a recipe for the magical remedy are in for a bitter disappointment. Until recently, the Yabakawa tribe lived in complete isolation. Jake Higgins was the first to find them and supposedly learn their secrets. If that's the case, he isn't sharing them in his book. Instead, Higgins is skirting around the subject, every several pages assuring us with great vigor of the unusual immunity of the Yabakawa, but failing to provide any details. He entices us with descriptions of herbs and fungi that eventually turn out to not have any unusual properties. Or he presents ritual medicine procedures that to a reader with access to modern medicine seems to be bringing more harm than good. It is hard to say whether the author wasn't able to put his thoughts on paper in an efficient manner or failed to encourage the natives to reveal the truth, or if this whole eternal health hype was simply a cheap marketing trick. We already know what's not in the book, so what is? Mostly descriptions of the everyday life of the natives inhabiting the jungle, who have no electricity or internet access. Okay, obvious and use primitive tools. While clearly interesting, their customs, culture, and religion are not as shockingly different from the ways of other similar tribes. While clearly interesting, their customs, culture, and religion are not as shockingly different from the ways of other similar tribes as to justify calling Higgins' expedition revelatory. One might feel compelled to ask whether it was worth it to disrupt the peace of this people only to write a book with so little to offer. The book can therefore be recommended only for those passionate about the culture of South America indigenous peoples and the enthusiasts of long-lost civilizations. Without a doubt, the customs of natives cut off from modern technology can be fascinating to enthusiasts. The rest of the readers are in for a disappointment. Alright, so a savage little book review, but still, I've read worse, I guess. Is there anything else that I'm missing before I go and try to console Mia? I don't think so. Okay, so we're going to try to touch Mia now and see if it does the old Thanos snap.
Mia, I didn't know.
Okay, so now we're back in the cave part of it. Yeah, I definitely want to talk to Mia.
Mia, I drank another dose of ayahuasca but why didn't you tell me you were sick?
Jake.
Is that why we were here? Yabawaka have a remedy and we were going to get it for you?
If only it was that simple. I would have told you already.
Then why don't you just do it?
I'm afraid you won't get back to me, and all I want is for you to be safe.
Whatever it is, Mia, please tell me.
Please, Jake, just keep going. If you can't make it, neither can I. Let's just not bring this up again until you're safe, okay?
I don't understand any of it, but I know I have to find you.
Let's just focus on that, please.
Oh, okay, we're just gonna leave the conversation there, huh? That no further explanation? Really? Okay, so now I don't think Mia is probably this ghost or this sort of like inner voice like I was thinking at the beginning of finding this sort of stone circle. I'm thinking they were backed by a corporation in order to find out more information about the Yabakawa and their medicine, and they were going to be paid a large sum of money so they could pay off their debt and hopefully save Mia's life, which, I mean, I completely understand it. But yeah, that seems to be sort of like the revelation which is being left unsaid, but I don't know for sure. And the only way to know for sure is to get back out there and find out if that's the truth or not. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to quickly check things around here. Last time, I'm going to grab this. Actually, I'm just going to straight up craft it right now, because you can never have too many bandages. Though I think I'm actually getting close to that point. Now, I do have a ton of regular bandages. I also have one lily dressing and several tobacco dressings. I can only stack those too high, so I'll leave that like that. Was there anything here that I could grab? This is all smashed. I'm going to take the charcoal. I don't need the campfire ash, but I do want to get as much charcoal from here as possible. Is there any more charcoal? Is that it? Is there only one charcoal? I'll take the campfire ash, and maybe that's going to reveal some more charcoal. No? No? Okay. Well, I don't really need the campfire ash. I was going to look for more of the Molinera leaves in order to make bandages, but I think I'm okay. So let's just go down this path, which we sort of tripped down before, and see what we can... I'm hearing stuff now. I thought I heard a buzzing, and now I thought I heard something in the bushes, but there's nothing around here. I think I'm just getting paranoid. Maybe it's the after effects of, you know, the hallucinogen. But, yeah. I thought I heard something. No. Okay. We're just going to keep going here. And see if we can find some more answers. So the stone is gone, which is not surprising. We're kind of expecting that. Now, they had to build these magical bridges for me before. So hopefully I don't have to make this into some sort of like platformer where I have to jump a lot. No, okay. Just regular log bridges. But I do have a somewhat checkered history with these log bridges. So I'm not going to dawdle. Though I would like to look down. Even though I'm really not... I mentioned this before. I'm sure I mentioned this before, but I am not... I have a horrible, horrible fear of heights. I'm not even going to sort of underplay it. I have a horrible, horrible fear of heights. So even in games like this, looking down, it kind of freaks me out a little bit. Like I can actually feel my hands starting to get a little bit sweaty. But yeah, this isn't this. If this was actually me and I was looking down there, I don't think I would be able to cross that bridge, unless something that was trying to kill me was chasing me. I don't think, under normal circumstances, you could actually get me to cross this bridge. I would just be petrified with fear, because I can't stand heights at all. I don't know why I was looking up. That was definitely something. Yeah, there's a little mouse there. Okay. Okay, little fellas. It's okay. I'm not going to do anything to you. We are in completely new territory here. In fact, let me check the map. We are at... Where are we at? 3727. So, 3727. We are in burnt map territory. So yeah, this is completely off the map. So yeah, this is the Lambda site. This is the stone archway where the big stone used to be. And we've now gone into here. So we've got this area to explore. Let me just check my notes. I haven't checked my notes in a while. As you can see by all the red numbers. I just want to check it and see. Explore the burned part of the map. Okay, which is exactly what we're doing. What the hell was that? What was that? I heard something. Okay. So, we are supposed to explore this burned area of the map. So, far be it for me to not do what the notebook tells me to do. Okay, so there's a mushroom. What in the hell was that? What was that? What was that? You heard that, right? That's not to do the whole horror movie thing, but you heard that. Oh, what is it? Oh my god. Is it still alive? Not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. I think I peed a little. That thing is loud. What the hell is this thing? It's like a giant crocodile. It's a, what do they call it? A black caiman. Where's my arrow? Where's my arrow, crocodile? Where's my arrow? There it is. Oh. I'm not gonna... That noise scared the crap out of me. I was trying to run... I was trying to get up here. Like, how can I not get up here? Like, how do I have to get back up here again? Do I have to go... Okay, so I have to go like that and then get up there? I thought if I could retreat to the lock, I could run away from whatever that was that made that horrible noise. Well, we're definitely harvesting this. Maybe we can get a trophy out of it. Oh. Oh, and we can talk to Mia. So we're going to tell Mia, hey Mia, guess what? I killed a giant-ass monster. Let's go up here, just to be on the safe side for the time being. But yeah, let's talk to Mia.
Okay, Mia. I have something to tell you, but don't freak out, okay?
Why would I freak out?
Well, I might have come across the caiman.
What? Jake, estás bien? ¿Te he hecho daño?
I told you not to freak out. I'm talking to you, right? It means that I'm fine.
And what about the caiman?
Well, I mean, I'm wearing it as boots now, so I killed it. Well, nothing around... No, I didn't run... Well, okay. I ran away initially.
I killed it.
But then I killed it.
How am I supposed to stay calm when you are charging at caimans?
But I killed it.
Sure, but it could have just as easily killed you.
That's true, but I killed the caiman by myself.
You're not letting this go, huh? Congratulations. You are the king of the jungle.
This is exactly what I wanted to hear. Over and out.
Okay, so I killed it, and I stripped it down for parts, and I am currently incredibly filthy as well, too, so I do need to wash up. Are there more of those things? I guess I don't have to worry about those things sneaking up on me because they are loud, like very loud. I haven't been that rattled by something in this game before. The sound they make scared the ever-loving crap out of me. I hope there's not more of them. I mean, I do hear things walking through the forest. Okay, we're okay. I do need to wash up, though. Okay, now, I was told by someone in the comment section that I don't have to really avoid the dart frogs the way I've been doing it. Because apparently they do not poison you unless you try to grab them, which I won't do. So that's either sound advice or someone trolling me in the comment section trying to get me killed. I'm about 50-50 on that, but let's go down and see. Because I really need to wash myself, because I am, like, super dirty. Oh, shit. That was a dude. I heard a dude. I heard a dude. Oh, that was a... Okay, so he hasn't seen me? How on earth did he not see me? I'm really thinking I need to save sometime soon, but first I need to grab that arrow. If I can find that arrow that went way the hell off course. So it like hit a tree and then bounced somewhere over here? It was a very bad shot. I'm not gonna lie, folks. Let's see if I can... Okay, here it is. Okay, so I tracked down the arrow. Thank goodness. Okay, so I got the arrow. It is getting dark. And apparently there are dudes just roaming around. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go and save at this point so I don't lose my point. I'm still filthy. I'm going to go back and save quickly so I don't lose my progress of killing a giant-ass crocodile. And I'm having the worst time getting back up here. And yeah, I think this is where we're going to end the video. I'm going to save. I'm going to come right back here once I've done that. And I'm also going to sleep because it is getting dark. So I'm going to go back to the shelter, save, sleep, come back here, and that's where we're going to start the next video. And there you go, folks. That is the end of this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you've been enjoying it. Now, I'm really excited about the next episode, or a couple episodes anyways, because we're basically going to be going into uncharted territory. Literally uncharted territory, because it's not on our chart. It's not on our map, so I have no idea where anything is, and it's kind of exciting. We still need to find help. That's pretty much as vague as it gets as to what we need to do. But yeah, we're going to explore the new area, hopefully not get eaten by giant crocodiles, or killed by a bunch of people with spears and bows and arrows. But yeah, it's going to be interesting to sort of explore an area that I've not seen before in the game. In the meantime, though, take care, everyone. Have a wonderful day, night, morning, evening, whatever it is, wherever you are. As always, remember to drink your hallucinogens responsibly, and I'll see you all again very soon.